Yo guys, me Skill-Based Aquatics, and I haven't given y'all an update in a whole year. No? Okay. Well, we'll start with the only one here now, because this used to be where the 40-gallon was. And as always, doing the same as always. My good girl Chief, my female tomato frog. I'm not gonna screw with her too much. Nothing really to... Ooh, I thought that was gonna break. It was a light bulb. Not much to update with her. Same old fat frog. Eats a lot. Kinda cute. Dirty tank. Moving on. This is disappearing. That's trash bag. This is filled up all the way because I'm trying to clean that. It's gonna happen, I promise, guys. Alright. The 100-gallon. Or 110-gallon, sorry. Payday is doing better after his jump out. In fact, I'm going to try to feed them. Also, that filter is super loud, the one on the left. Because it works, and then it breaks, and then it works, and then it breaks. So I don't have hope for it. But whatever. Everyone's doing decent in this tank. I threw in the Surfay Tetras, the 4 of them. And they were eaten quite quickly, like I knew they would be. And I threw him in there only as kind of like ditherfish, because when Payday jumped out, he was obviously very stressed. Ditherfish, I think I've already explained this pretty much. In the wild, when the little fish are out, the other fish know that there's nothing that can eat them. So pretty much, if there's no little fish and there's no fish around, then there's something in the area that could potentially, I just dropped fish food on the floor, that can potentially chow down on them. So it stresses the bigger fish out and just the fish in your tank in general if there's no little fish swimming around. That's why I can't wait to get a bigger school of silver dollars. But, let me throw this in, Payday won't eat. Ever since he jumped out, he's been a lot more shy, but, I mean, give the boy credit. I mean, he jumped out of a tank and survived. So there's my cream convict and then some silver dollars. Of course, no one's eating right now. Both of the flagfish are still alive, which there's one actually swimming right down there. The black belt cichlid has been coming out a lot more. I threw in the Cenedonis that was in the 40-gallon. He's in here. Again, he was always in here. Then I moved him to the 40-gallon when he started getting beaten up. But now there's enough cover for him to not get beaten up. Jack Dempsey's in here somewhere. There he is, actually. Oh, glare. Pleco's in here somewhere. I don't know. So yeah, the only live plant I got in here is this Anubias that makes a little cave system that Payday likes better than his actual cave system, which is just a pot. Moving to the planted snail bio tank thing. Bob. It's actually cleared up a lot. Let's see what we can see. We can see 1 snail, 2 snail, 3 snail, 4 snail, 5 snail. Got him. No real breeding action in here. And if there was, then it was eaten, but I don't really think anything in here is voracious enough, except for the frog, to eat them, but frog normally only eats stuff on the ground. So snails, if you're laying on the ground, lay up top like you used to. My old ones used to a long time ago. So I got 2 rosy minnows in here. I've got the 5 snails. I've got 1 baby bristlenose pleco, kind of right there. You can kind of see him. I've got 1 miscellaneous kind of. He was thrown in here because he got eaten in the other tank. He's alive now, but he got eaten in the other tank. He's a miscellaneous peacock cichlid that we don't know what he actually is. And then my African clawed frog is in the back somewhere. No, I can't get a good look at him. There he is, my African clawed frog. This tank was... Oh wait, it's got all live plants in it, so it's got valve up in the front, Java moss, Java fern in the back, Java fern right there, Anubias bulb, there's just a bulb, water lettuce and frog bit up here. Do I have the flash on? No, I'm good. Sorry. Piece of pothos floating in there, because why not? And yeah, little planted bio snail tank. Pretty much I just load up nutrients in this tank. which is not the best for the few fish in here, and the frog can handle it, but it's amazing for the snails, and when I start throwing shrimp in here also, it will be good for them. Just go shrimp. And this is to feed my puffer fish when I get him, or her, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw in some food. Pretty much, I'm just gonna throw in food every day and let everything spike. No one's gonna eat except for the snails later on, and Levine later on. The name of the African clawed frog is Levine. Moving on. No updates on these tanks, but might as well show them to people. This is my, if I can open the cage. This is my forest armadillo lizard Dally. He wasn't here. Is he still? He is still. Go on, bud. Go, 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 so I don't crush you, you derp. There he is. Alright, this is my forest armadillo lizard Dally. He is switching with my leopard geckos soon. I have 2 leopard geckos in a 30 tall, and he is in a 20 long. And the leopard geckos, the 30 tall is taller, obviously, but it's not as wide. It like ends an inch or two here, but it's taller. Well, leopard geckos need more floor space, and my armadillo lizard, just like a lot of them actually, I think, really does enjoy to climb. So the 30-gallon tall will be more beneficial for him, and the 20 long will be more. Guys, sorry, it will be more beneficial for my leopard geckos. I don't know what's up with me. Don't know when my aunt's gonna come and pick her up, or when I'm gonna give her to my aunt, or whatever. But she has a buyer. This is my female steprunner. Once I can find her, if I can find her, maybe, I don't know. Where's she at, girl? Where you at, girl? Girl, where you at? Where you at, girl? Oh, come on, don't make me do a cut. I don't want to do a cut. Let's take too long. Just bear with it. Bear with it, guys. There she is. Got her. Ha ha ha. This is my female steprunner. Her name is Yen. Her male died a while ago. His name was Yang. They bred once or twice, but other than that, that's all we got. They were infertile both times. But here she is. So she's for sale. She won't be in the pet room for much longer, hopefully. Not that I don't love her, but other things are a thing. This is a crappy little pothos grow out. I kind of threw it in some water with a bunch of algae in it. The hairy algae that's in this tank. I don't know. I don't know what I thought was going to happen here. Maybe something, maybe not. This is where the puffer is going to be. God, I can't talk today. I can never talk in my videos. But currently it's my African cichlid tank. Most, if not all of these are going to be going, except for maybe the Venustus that's in here. What I have in here are 2 yellow labradins. There they are. There's my Jewel sticking his red head out. He's the boss of this tank, not on purpose. He's what ate the peacock in the other tank, and then spit him out. That little blue guy, if you caught him, was a Secolfii. There's another. Oh, they're there. There's one. I don't know where the other one is. There he is. They're just peeking their heads out of those 2 corners. 2 Secolfii. And then is that it, actually? So yeah, that's it, I think. Most of these fish are going to be sold, given away, or fed to something. As bad as it sounds, it's true. They're probably going to get fed to something. By something, I mean, I don't know. My friend has a monitor. I don't know. Or they're going to get sold. Let's keep that one up. They're going to get sold. That's better to say. That panics most people on YouTube. So quick run by of everything. This tank actually settled down really fast. It's actually pretty for just a thing that I'm never going to do a water change on pretty much ever. This tank, I love how this tank turned out. Way more naturalistic than it used to be. And then the frog tank. Pet room's going to get cleaned. Moving on. Woo! I pressed the wrong button. First off, I would like to say, told you I'd clean it. Eating the breakfast of champions, sausage balls, pizza rolls, and warm-up chicken things. Welcome to America, I guess, and Mountain Dew. Wish I was sponsored. Starting off with Leonidas, my female bearded dragon. She's doing the same as always. Fat. I'm really trying here. There. Fat. Well, not really fat. She always kind of looks scrawny, even when she's not. She eats like a monster every flippin' day. She's had a bunch of greens today. Well, there's some residue. Oh, and she's still hungry. Hey, baby, it's okay. Me and her have a love-hate relationship where she loves to hate me. But I give her food, so she has to tolerate me. Even when my fingers sometimes look like food. Yeah. She's only bit me once, I promise. So, yep. Female bearded dragon. 50-gallon Exoterra. Out of, what is that? 100 watt, I think. And then I have no idea for the UVB. And she's just a pretty baby. Moving to this way. I have no idea what gender axolotl. I want to say his name is Abe Sapien. He's a wild type axolotl. Animal Arc TV, you were the one who told me you wanted to see more variety in my channel and more like up close and personal kind of things. And Bryazone, he was talking to me and he was like, "Yo, here's some ideas," because I was asking him. I was like, "Yo, can you give me some ideas?" So there will probably be some videos specific with Abe Sapien, Taz, Chief, maybe some of the fish. I'm not sure. But those will be coming up soon. I throw in guppies in this tank, and you know you always have to be careful with axolotls with other fish, because other fish can be prone to nip at the axolotl's gills because they're exposed. And I've been keeping a good eye on that, making sure that hasn't happened. And so far it hasn't, which is good. I threw these in here pretty much as feeders for him, and he's eaten several of them. And the worst part about this, though, is that they have bred. There's a baby right there. Here's a much smaller baby right there. There's just a few more up in here, and they've just been breeding. So, Abe, if you don't hurry up and eat them, then they're just going to keep breeding. And I'm alright with that, because I can throw the babies in the bio-planted snail thing, or I can just throw them in the 100-gallon as feeders. So it doesn't matter to me. As long as they don't start picking on Abe's gills, I'm alright, because he can eat them too. And I don't care. This tank is looking as good as, well, actually it's looking a little worse, because I pulled out a thing of Java fern for the snail tank. I pulled out a clump of Java moss, half the moss ball. Pothos is still doing the same, and I took out his other big piece of driftwood that had the Anubias on it, and I took out a lot of his floating plants. So his tank is pretty much, it's not bare, but for him it is. I mean, it's not nearly as planted as it was. It's still quite planted. It still looks alright, but I'm going to be getting some more plants when I come into the money. Pretty much when I get the money for the puffer, for the sand, for the new filter, I don't need a new heater. Okay, so new filter, sand, puffer, and plants. Those are the 4 things that I'm going to get. I've come to the decision that I probably won't be getting anything at Repticon. Sorry, guys. Well, I will be getting supplies and food and stuff. But come actual animals, unless I see something that's small and that I just have to have and it fits my budget, I'm not getting anything animal-wise. Sorry to disappoint y'all. I don't have the room. I don't think I'm going to get a tank at the $1 per gallon sale. I'm going to try to get something for the Venustus. But currently I am flat broke. I'm saying a lot in this video, more than normal, guys. So yeah, man, I gotta try to get the monies. So that means doing more chores. That means just doing well in school, because as you'll know, and I've said in the past like 4 videos, I'm crap at school. But it will happen, I promise you that. So if I get better in school, you know, when you do good in school and you get a job and you get a car, money comes your way sometimes. So yeah, that's a transaction I might have to think about, you know? Sorry, I've rambled. I should probably cut this out. I'm not going to. Whee! Ugh. Oh god, no. Roly-poling, I'm fat. Alright, this thing, is he even out? I took him out. He might have buried himself already. That disgusting lump of gross is actually a delicacy for the Brown family, meaning my dad. Dad likes to deer hunt, just like a lot of people in the South. Just like I don't like to deer hunt, but I like to deer watch. I like to squirrel hunt, though. I like to rabbit hunt. And I like to armadillo hunt. So I like to hunt. I just don't like hunting deer. But Dad does, and I ain't gonna judge him for that. I ain't gonna judge anyone for that. Because as long as they eat it, I don't care. Well, that little lump of gross is venison heart. Dad loves eating heart. Most human beings think that's the most disgusting thing in the world. You're eating the deer's heart? People eat chicken heart. Bruh. You know, I don't. It's apparently, Dad. It's really irony. It's really good. It's not super gamey like it is, but it isn't. I don't know. I'm no. What's his name? Anthony. I don't know. The Bizarre Foods guy. What's his name? I don't know. Sorry. So yeah, deer heart. I'm gonna see if he actually takes that. He probably won't, but it's good to see. You were literally just out today. I literally just got him out before the video, so I wouldn't have to dig him out. And he literally dug, probably to spite me. He probably like, F you, human. Ugh. Where'd you go? You couldn't have gotten deep, because literally I got you out like a second ago. Like a second ago. Are you behind your water bowl, maybe? Where are you at? Come on! I'm a cut. Alright. So, yeah, this is my black and white Colombian Tegu, Taz. He's in a 4x2x2. That's a solar glow, so UVB and heat. That is just a coil UVB, not the best for him, but it works. Obviously this 4x2x2 won't last forever. He's getting a 6x3x3 or bigger, not soon, but when he's definitely outgrown this tank. He has not definitely outgrown this one. He's eating alright. He's never been the best eater for a Tegu, but he's eaten a lot in this tank so far. He used to never touch superworms, and I don't think they can escape from that bin. And there were originally about 40 in there, and now, or not 40, sorry, 20 in there. And now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's eaten some of them. I know for a fact. There were about 20 crickets in here. I don't hear a single chirp anymore, which is amazing on my ears. So he's eating the crickets, and I know he liked crickets. Also, he eats pinky mice, he eats reptilinks, he eats anything. I'm gonna see, and yeah, I'm just gonna hold it with my hands and just wash my hands later. If he'll try to eat this out of my hand. He probably won't, though. He doesn't trust me very much. Oh, there he goes. That's actually never happened. Eaten out of my hands. He eats out of tongs. That piece is actually a lot too big for him now that I'm looking at it. Wanna play tug of war? Oh man, his teeth are getting big actually. Come on, bud. No. Here. Oh, do we have anything to cut it with? Like, right now. Quick, Mitchell, quick. Nope. Alright guys, this has been me, Scale-Based Aquatics. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I normally don't try to pull his food out of his mouth, and that's not what I was doing. I was trying to get him to put bite pressure on and rip it, because he's a very stubborn, picky eater. And when he used to eat, when I used to make mistakes, because I make mistakes feeding my animals all the time, in the sense that I never really understand how small they are. So I don't cut the food up the right size. So I gotta cut that. He'll eat it, because he had actually a lot of interest in that for him. You know, some animals, you'll do that, and they'll rip it out of your hand, and they'll chow it down. Him actually licking it and biting it is amazing, actually. A, that he trusted me to do that, and B, that he actually did it. So, man, Scale-Based Aquatics, I'll get him eating. As always, keep in tune to words. Holla! There, he's still a little stressed out that I'm right in front of his cage. But I chopped it up into 3 or 4 equal pieces that he can actually eat now. And now he's just gonna stressfully look, words, God. Now he's just gonna stressfully sit there until I move away from his cage so he can eat in peace. So yeah, man, Scale-Based Aquatics, holla.